Firstly, here I want to model the profile of the thread. So let's see. Firstly, I just want to search for the profile. Watch this for the threads. You can search for them for different kinds of purposes. For instance, I want to use this sample 11.5 and 1 inches anyway. Then for modeling this, I want to open a new family template file, new family. Then let me open the profile. As you can see, we do not have customized template file for thread, but we got some template files customized for nosing. As you can see, it's their nosing, but we do not have a dedicated template file for threads, so I can choose metric profile RFD and then I open it. Afterwards, in order to show you that where we want to position the profile, I get back to the project and then I disable riser and thread and then I click on OK, delete elements. For deleting the dimensions, and also in this part, let me see, opening edit, setting the nosing profile to default or none. Okay, first of all, let's see the position. I pick line and then I draw the rectangle here, 300 5 centimeters, and then for profile usage I set it to thread, start thread. Afterwards I save the file. Let me choose a file path, for instance in the video tutorials Revit architecture in stairs season 19, and I name it IR dash thread profile. Okay, save. Afterwards I want to load it into the project. Then in the continuation from the stairs I enable the threads, and for the thread profile I choose the created one. Watch the position. As you can see, it is not located accurately. I specify 0 for the thread thickness, 20. If I specify 50, let me locate it from the front view. Check it out. You have to move it downwards. Okay, let me get back, and then up to now we understood that this is not the correct position for the thread profile. Firstly, I just want to show you the exact position and direction. Watch this. Let me get back to this part. Type properties. I specify 0 for nosing length by this way. According to the explained items about nosing, position of the profile thread, when we add the riser, watch this, still there is a distance between the thread and the riser. Right now, how do we can fix this? Here I prefer to provide this in a parametric way so we can overcome these challenges. I use reference plane and draw for the thickness and one more reference plane like this way. Check this out, Control Z. I forgot to tell you something. Here if I mirror this at the upper part, then this is the result, and still the bottom part is empty. So you have to position the model below the horizontal reference plane. Again, I start modeling. I draw a reference plane here in order to control the height of the riser, and since this is gonna be customized, we have to provide it in a parametric way, so we'll be able to modify them. Here for the distance, this is the thickness. I select it, create a new parameter, and I name it thickness. Thread distance or thickness. Distance of finishing. OK. Then I select it. Thread thickness. I'm sorry. The other one was thickness. Then in this part, I click here. I add another reference plane. I measure its distance. Then reference plane. Or there is no need to reference planes. Let me create a parameter and name this as depth. And I pick the line to draw a rectangle here. Then I want to change those dimensions, like 300 for depth, 0 for distance, and 50 for thickness, 20 for distance, 0. Okay. Then it's time to load this into the project and overriding the existing version. Watch this. Still, for positioning it, let me find the profiles, thread profiles. I double click on it to get access to its parameters. As you can see, we got access to them here. Then we can change these 320. Watch this. We can control the position, the distance between the thread and the riser, 330. Like this way, and also the nosing is considered too. Let me open the stir here. I specify 0 for nosing. Watch this. Here we assign the parameters to control the stairs and the threads, but we specify 30, or we can delete the nosing, or we can add another profile for the nosing. Anyway, up to now we managed to model the thread of these stair with each other in a customized way. However, we can have and add more details, specifying some new materials or using SWIP around the thread. Let me draw a profile here, like this way. Watch this. Wait for a second, please, to have these done. Very well. Then I load it and override it. Watch this. We got these. So you can model them in the way you want based on your needs. There is no limit as I trim this part. And I save the file and then I load and close to close the family. In the next session, we're gonna model the nosing.